New York City is reopening, but one woman is choosing to remain in quarantine for the rest of her life.
The enclosure was some kind of a draw that I can't really explain.
The governor's stay-at-home order has nothing to do with it. It hasn't been only 100 days.
Now, and at the hour of our death.
For her, it's been decades.
Took one last trip to Jones Beach and said, I will never be here again. And in fact, I have never been there again.
Sister Susan Marie is a cloistered nun, and her confinement mirrors Americans today. Just outside these 20-foot walls is the heart of the pandemic, Brooklyn, New York, where people only leave their homes for necessities. But the outside world isn't something she misses. It's just something she remembers.
There was a time when the Superior, in my early days, sent me out for something. I don't remember what it was, but I had to go down 86th Street, and I passed a pizza parlor, a hair salon, and I remember saying, oh, I haven't smelled that in a long time. Oh, I haven't smelled that in a long time. So there was some kind of a nostalgia happening.
Her order, the Visitation of the Holy Mary, have been living apart from the secular world since the 17th century. She joined the order in Bay Ridge when she was 36, having already lived a life working for years at NBC.
Said little goodbyes along the way to certain kinds of activities.
But the life Sister Susan Marie left behind outside these walls doesn't compare, she says, to what she found inside. They follow a strict routine each day, rising early to pray, work, meditate. They share a meal and silence together.
Silence is very, very nourishing because in the silence, the Lord does speak.
Silence, not something found by many Americans in the last 3 months. Right now, a perfect storm of civil unrest brewing, fueled by George Floyd's death at the hands of police, racism, the coronavirus crisis, and massive unemployment.
Hail Mary, full of grace.
But Sister says the conditions don't have to be perfect to hear God.
But you can express that anger to God too. He's going to hear it.
Sister Susan Marie said something mystical is happening right now.
The whole world, every person almost, you might say, is united, truly united on the same cross of Christ right now.
Perhaps then, she says, we are locked in, but not locked out. In Bay Ridge, Michelle Powers, Currents News.
And at the hour of our death.
If you're watching Currents News on YouTube, be sure to hit the subscribe button and then click on the bell to get instant updates about all of our newest content, because we are putting your faith in the news.